Have you ever wondered what treasures are hiding in your N64 collection? Well, today I'm diving into the top rarest N64 games that'll blow your mind and maybe even your wallet. From forgotten classics to games that are worth more than your rent, this list has it all. So buckle up and let's jump into some N64 nostalgia. What are you waiting for? Let's go! Stunt Racer 64 is a high-octane racing game developed by Boss Game Studios and released in 2000. It combines crazy stunts, futuristic vehicles, and challenging tracks, making it stand out in the crowded racing genre of its time. But its gameplay isn't the only thing that makes it special. There are a few key reasons why Stunt Racer 64 is so rare. Number 1, the limited release. This game was a Blockbuster Video exclusive. You couldn't find it in regular stores. It was only available to rent, not buy. Number 2, late release date. It was released in 2000. The Nintendo 64 was already being overshadowed by the PlayStation and the upcoming GameCube, so fewer copies were produced. Number 3, the collector hype. Over the years, its exclusivity and scarcity have made it a must-have for N64 enthusiasts, driving up the prices to over $500 for a complete in-box copy. What makes Stunt Racer 64 even more intriguing is its gameplay. Unlike traditional racers, it focused heavily on performing stunts to earn in-game currency, which you can use to upgrade your vehicles. This feature adds a layer of strategy and replayability. Finding a copy of Stunt Racer 64 today is like discovering buried treasure. Whether you're scouring eBay, checking retro game stores, or even attending gaming expos, it's a rare find that comes with a hefty price tag. But for hardcore collectors, it's worth every penny. So there you have it. Stunt Racer 64 is not just a rare game, it's a piece of gaming history. Have you ever played it? Or maybe you're lucky enough to own it? Let me know in the comments.
Let's get this over with. Fight!
Clay Fighter 63 1/3 Sculptors Cut is an upgraded version of the 1997 fighting game Clay Fighter 63 1/3. Developed by Interplay, it features claymation-style characters, ridiculous humor, and over-the-top moves. The Sculptors Cut adds exclusive characters, moves, and modes, making it the definitive version of the game. Now let's talk rarity. Here's why this game is so hard to find. 1, Blockbuster exclusive. This game wasn't sold in stores. It was only available as a rental through Blockbuster Video. That means very few copies were ever made. Number 2, rental wear and tear. Most of these cartridges were played to death or tossed out when Blockbuster shut down, leaving even fewer in decent condition. Number 3, collector demand. Retro collectors love Sculptors Cut for its rarity, and the quirky claymation art style only adds to its appeal. Prices for complete in-box copies can reach up to $1,500 or more. The Sculptors Cut isn't just a re-release, it's an upgrade. It adds 4 new characters including Hobo Cop and High Five, as well as updated moves and cutscenes. Sure, it's still clunky and unbalanced, but that's part of the charm. Tracking down Clay Fighter Sculptors Cut is no easy feat. Whether you're searching eBay or hunting in retro game stores, it's one of the most expensive and elusive N64 games out there, and good luck finding a complete in-box copy with the Blockbuster sticker intact. That's the holy grail for collectors. Here's the million-dollar question. Is it worth the price? While the gameplay is far from perfect, Sculptors Cut has a unique charm that makes it a must-have for hardcore collectors. It's like owning a piece of 90s gaming history, a weird, clay-filled slice of nostalgia. So what do you think of Clay Fighter Sculptors Cut? Have you played it before, or is it still on your wish list? Drop a comment below and let me know. Super Bowling is, as the name suggests, a bowling game released in 1999 and developed by UFO. It offers players a quirky and casual bowling experience. You can pick different characters, bowl in colorful lanes, and even challenge friends in multiplayer mode. But as simple as it seems, it's anything but ordinary in the collector's market. Okay, so why is Super Bowling such a big deal? Well, let's break it down. Limited release. Unlike major N64 titles, Super Bowling had a very small print run. It wasn't widely marketed, which means fewer copies exist today. Low popularity at launch. Back in 1999, gamers were busy with titles like Super Smash Bros. And Donkey Kong 64. Bowling games weren't exactly on anybody's wish list. Collectors' craze. Retro gaming collectors love finding obscure titles, and Super Bowling has become one of the most sought after N64 games. A complete in-box copy can sell for well over $1,000. But what's the game actually like? Well, Super Bowling keeps things simple with its mechanics. Time your throw, aim for a strike, and avoid gutter balls. It features multiple play modes and a fun cast of characters, but the gameplay is more nostalgic than groundbreaking. It's bowling, what did you expect? Finding a copy of Super Bowling today, well, that's the challenge. Whether you're scouring online marketplaces or retro gaming expos, this gem rarely pops up. And if you want the full set with the box and manual, be prepared to pay the big bucks. It's one of the most expensive N64 games in existence. So, is it worth it? Well, if you're a hardcore collector, Super Bowling is like finding a golden strike. It's a must-have for completing your N64 library. For casual gamers, though, the price might be better spent on a few rounds of actual bowling. What do you think of Super Bowling? Is it on your radar, or is it just a quirky footnote in gaming history? Let me know in the comments. Org Battle 64 Person of Lordly Caliber is a tactical RPG developed by Quest and published by Atlas in 2000. Set in the politically changed world of Palatanius, you command armies, make moral decisions, and fight for your place in a story filled with intrigue, betrayal, and war. It's a sequel to the beloved Org Battle series and one of the few RPGs released for the Nintendo 64. So why is Org Battle 64 so hard to find? Well, here's the breakdown. Again, a limited release. Unlike mainstream N64 hits, Org Battle 64 had a smaller print run, as RPGs were less popular in the West during the N64 era. There was a niche appeal. Tactical RPGs were still considered a niche genre, and the game didn't receive the same marketing push as bigger titles like The Legend of Zelda. Collector demand. Over time, fans of the Org Battle series and RPG enthusiasts have driven up the value of this title. Complete in-box copies can go for $300, and sealed versions, forget it. You're looking at well over $1,000. What makes Org Battle 64 stand out is its deep gameplay. You manage units, form strategies, and fight in large-scale battles. But it's not just about the combat. Your choices shape the story and determine which of the multiple endings you'll get. It's like chess meets Game of Thrones, with all the drama and none of the dragons. Finding Org Battle 64 isn't easy. Retro game stores might have it, but expect to pay a premium. Online, the prices are climbing fast, especially for complete copies with the manual and box. And if you're lucky enough to find a sealed copy, you're holding a true collector's treasure. So, is Org Battle 64 worth the price? For RPG fans and collectors, absolutely. It's a unique gem on a console known more for platformers and party games. And while its steep price tag might scare off casual players, the game's depth and historical significance make it a crown jewel for anyone serious about RPGs. What do you think of Org Battle 64? Have you played it before, or is it still on your wish list? Let me know in the comments.
Wow, wasn't that a blast from the past? From hidden gems to collector's dreams, the N64 had some wild gems. What did you think? Did I miss any rare games that you love? Or do you own any of these bad boys? Let me know in the comments below. But before you go, if you're into all these retro games, nostalgia trips, or just for the fun vibes, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell for more notifications from me, so you don't miss out on the next top list. Alright, that's it for now. Keep on gaming, keep on dreaming, and keep being awesome. See you on the next video.